In building Benefit You, we began with a concept around a structure for benefits planning and talked about the various layers of benefits planning that needed to happen, from information and education all the way through to formalized, professionalized benefits planning services that really took a look at some of the most complex individual situations and offered solutions. Through the work that I did as an employment provider, I had created an employment program that I began to discover that there was an issue with benefits when it came to people saying yes to employment.
People just don't know what type of benefits they get. They may get some cash benefits, they may get medical benefits, but they don't know what they are or what the rules are around those benefits.
Anytime there was a question about benefits, I was sort of told, don't even talk about that. That's not something that you're trained on, and there wasn't really anyone around that we could look to.
That causes challenges for folks. And sometimes people would have to make a decision, do I want to take this job or risk losing my benefits? And a lot of that was based around not fully understanding what those benefits offered and how to work with them.
How do you make information accessible? How do you make it so that people can actually understand some very complex things and be able to plan around that?
Scott Leonard and Susan Harrell were doing a lot of trainings around Social Security, and we decided to try to get some of that on film and see what we could do with it. And that's when the Benefit You project sort of came right out of Susan's brain and her experience, and Scott as well.
It's like this aha, hallelujah moment, because she was coming with a vision of a way to really help individuals and families not only understand their benefits, but to give them the tools that they can manage their own benefits and they can make decisions for planning for the future. It's something that I can see that was needed for all those years and just didn't have a structure or the resources to put it together.
So we sort of separated it out so that there was content available for individuals and families. And then we also built an area for the Washington State benefits planners so that they could come and sort of check out any trainings that we had posted if they couldn't be there live, sort of keep that going for their credentialing process. And then the sort of third tier was that we built an area for the contracted planners for Benefit You so that they could come in and have access to things that were a little bit maybe over the head of the average person. The really exciting part about this to me was that we were going to get that information out there and available for people.
We came to our funder, the Developmental Disabilities Administration, and to counties and to employment providers to offer them an opportunity to provide input and help in the design. We are now open statewide. So we are available as an entity, as a call center for people to be able to access the service and get information and education and benefits planning services.
We're really happy to be able to make those services available to everybody.
Those resources will continue to be updated and developed to meet people's needs and to stay current as we put our energy into this work and as we continue to work with our partners across the state from other systems. I think what you're going to see is a greater investment in benefits planning and potentially from other partners, a greater investment in Benefit You.